Alright, you lot. So, I've done everything indoors. Mrs. is watching bloody Dancing on Ice or something like that. Kids are playing Fortnite. I thought to myself, let's come and have a little play around out here. And I've come out here and I looked at this and I thought, you know what? I've got another spare receiver. Let's stick a receiver in it. I'll have to go and nick a battery from something. And let's try it all out. Let's try the servos. See, should be fully functioning then. I'll have all the radio, get everything. And probably fire it up again. Just for the fun of it. I love starting engines up as it is anyway. And we'll see what it's all about. God, what a lovely buggy. So, it's obviously got a receiver in it already because we've got aerial coming out. So I don't know, it's obviously a 27 megs I'd imagine. I don't think I'm going to have one. I might have. I've got 27 megs radios and I've got some 27 megs crystals. So I might be able to get this to work without having to put another receiver in it. If not, I've got a Fly Sky receiver here. I've put them in little bags now with a blind plug and everything so I don't bloody mix them all up. So we'll see. Let's see what's in here. There's a Futaba servos and all that, so I'll be interested to see what they're like. I like Futaba. Got a bit of a thing for Futaba. It's a bloody Futaba receiver and all. Jesus Christ, man. This is serious stuff. Oh, it's got a crystal in it. Have I got one to match it? Probably not. It is a Futaba FPR 122JE is what it is. And we've got green crystal in it. Oh, it's 40 megs. Oh, bloody hell. It's a 40 meg crystal. I haven't got anything for 40 megs. So that's a very nice receiver. Let me have a little rummage around in the old crystal drawer. I'm fairly sure I haven't got anything. Oh, that's empty. Why is it empty? I might have. I've got a fair amount of crystals. I don't know what that bloody... That's a top end bearing out of a probably like a YZ125 or something. Motocross bike. A top end bearing. I don't know what that's doing in there. Yeah. I'll put that somewhere. I'll put it up there. There you go. Right. Yeah, I've got a few crystals in here. Whether I've got 26, 27, 27, 27, 11. Don't know what that one is. TX 27, 27, 27 145, 27. They're all 27 megs. Green 27 195. Well, let me see if I can. I've got split green and yellow here. Remember the old split ones? I used to have split red and brown in my Savage because I had red. Can't remember what the frequency was now, but I had red. And it every time a taxi went past, it'd go mad because back then, not now, but back then the taxis used CB. And for those of you that don't know, 27 megs is the UK 40 CB. Obviously, it's not the exact channels, but sometimes if you get someone nearby that might be on a channel which is near the frequency you're using, it would be enough to interfere. A little bit of bleed over, or whatever you want to call it, would be enough. So in the end, I got a split. I got split red and brown. I can't remember the frequencies. This red one, 27045, was the one that come out of my Rush Evo. It'll never focus on it. It's had enough. It's like, I'm not bloody. You use me too much, bloody hell. I've got two of them. Look, 27045. So we could try. See if they'll work. In my experience, a 40 megs receiver won't work with 27 megs crystals, but that doesn't mean that this won't work now. That could just be because when I tried it before, it didn't work. It doesn't mean it won't work now. So we can always try it. So RX9. So these are both the same. 27 megs, 27 megs. Let's put this in. We're going to have to put a battery in here anyway. And I'm going to have to dig out a 27 megs. What's it? An FM transmitter. I've got a couple on the shelf I could try. What's in here? Oh. Ah, it's got a battery box. Look, little AA batteries. So I haven't got any little AA batteries. So we'll put that up there. Right, let me just go and see what I can nick a battery from. Right. I could lie to you and I could say I haven't got another battery or something or another, or I could just tell the truth. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to go and get another car. Take it all apart. Like take all the battery tray apart and fish all the wires through to get the battery out to put it in here. So I've got some AAs. Don't know whether they got any charge on them. They could be flat for all I know. And we're going to use this battery box thing. But the other thing I'm going to do is I've decided, it took me bloody ages to get this aerial tube on, but I've decided I'm going to use this other receiver, because then I haven't got to fanny around going to get a transmitter. So I'm going to wrap this up, take my crystal out of there, put that green one back in, and I'm going to wrap that up. But this receiver is going to stay with this car. I only want to test it. I only want to test the servo. I just want to have a go, basically. I just want to have a go of it. And I'm just bringing you along with me. There's no scientific procedure here. We're just playing. And I thought some of you might be interested in having a go with me. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. But I thought we'd give it a go. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just want to see if all the servos work. I mean, they're Futaba servos. I'm a big fan of Futaba, you know. Japanese in a Japanese car, you know. Although, well, these might be old enough. They might have been made in Japan, you know. What am I turning it on for? I've got no receiver. I won't know if anything's going to work until I stick a receiver in. So, this one. Yeah, I forgot I had these. I bought these ages ago, and I forgot about them. And I found them the other day in my toolbox. So these are brand new receivers, still in the little packets. But I've had them for quite a while. I completely forgot all about them. So when I come across them, I thought, bloody knew I had some receivers somewhere. So there we go. Right, I've just got to name this this other one I've done, because what did I set up the other day? The MT. So I want M. Where's M? I don't know the alphabet. Do you know the alphabet? I don't know the alphabet, you see. I should learn the alphabet, really. But I've never bothered. I've never really needed to know the alphabet, so I just kind of, you know, just wing it and just go along with things. But you know. Right, so that's that done. Let's plug this in. Let's see where we go. So what's that one? That one's a throttle. We're going to go that way around, really, don't we? And then that one goes in there. And then that one goes in there. Everything is extremely clean. So I think we can almost 100% say that this was probably never driven, which is great. Bloody yeah, we've got power. I don't know whether we've got enough to actually move any servos, but we've got power. So let's put this bind plug in, bind it to the old jam sandwich. Right. Turn that on. Turn that on. We're bound, off. Here we go. Hey! Everything works properly. Everything bloody works properly. I can't believe it. Right, let's stuff the batteries of doom in there. You know what I'm going to do? Just to keep you lot happy, because I know some of you are going to say it anyway. And I don't intend on driving it with these AA batteries in here, but we all know what happens when you don't intend on doing something and you end up doing it anyway. So we'll put that in there. Bloody wires. I hate wires. Where's the aerial tube? That's all the way over there. Oh, bloody hell. Right. That goes in there. Like that. Hang about, radio's going mad in the other room. Right. It's a bit cold, so I turned all the radios on just so they can be on and get a bit of warmth in them, you know what I mean? Got to look after your stuff, haven't you? Right. Side cutters. Come here, side cutters. There we go. Just nip off the tail of that cable tie. So they all go in there. It's all very neat and tidy. I love Japanese stuff. I bloody love it, man. They do a good job. Kyosho is a very, very good brand. Do you know what I mean? And so is HPI. But I've always liked Kyosho's ways of doing things, you know. I've always wanted a Mad Crusher. You know, the van, the chain driver and all that. I've always wanted one. That is one car that I've never ever had. I don't think they sell them anymore, but I've always wanted one. And yeah, Mad Crusher. And then they changed it over to the Mad Van, didn't they? The Kyosho Mad Van afterwards. Have I lost the screws? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Thought I lost a screw then. Yeah, the Kyosho Mad Van. Mad Crusher was before that, I think. Because they just do things so well. That's why I bought the MP9. When I decided I wanted a buggy, I said I've had enough of bloody stadium trucks and monster trucks. I want a buggy now. So I could have gone for so many different buggies, but that's why I bought the MP9. Because I just love Kyosho, man. They just, yeah, they're great, really are. Anyway, that goes in there like that. And then we can screw these two screws down. Yeah, I don't really intend on driving it with these batteries in here, but I think they're going to be too flat, to be fair. I don't think I just found them. I literally just found them. I was looking around for for an actual hump pack battery, thinking, oh, I can't be bothered to take the car apart. And I turned around, and on the table was them 4 batteries. So I thought, oh, well, let's give them a go. I've obviously taken them out of something because they're probably flat. But they've got enough power for a minute, so they can't be that bad. Right. Bloody hell. Yeah, they're definitely a bit. They are definitely a bit flat. Mate, and we got throttle. It goes all the way to the full throttle, and then it goes back to tick over. Brakes. I couldn't ask for more. I really couldn't ask for more. This is absolutely just the top of the range. Top of the range, you lot. Right, let me hang about. I was a little bit premature there. I should have got the bit of wood first. Anyway, bit of wood. It worked that way. Oh, it worked that way. Happy days. Bit of wood. Let's start it up again, see what it's like. Again, remove that, I want to get that. That's the air filter for it. I haven't yet. I did find, I went on eBay and there was a new old stock filter foam. I bought it because it was only like £2. I bought it and he sent me a message to say I went to put it in the packet and it's all degraded inside the plastic packet. A proper one, Kyosho one. But it's 25 years old and it was just as bad as this one when he... So I've got a refund for that. So I'll have to find another bit of foam. Anyway, let's put the old starter of the glow in. The primer bulb works, which is unbelievable. Put that in there. Oh. Well, I thought to myself, I don't know whether this has been ran in yet, so I had about 3/4 of a tank of nitro in there, didn't I? Probably about half a tank. I've done 1/4 of a tank in it the other day. So I thought I'd let it run all the way out, let it do its heat thing. I put the battery for me engine heater was flat, so I had to put it on a charge, but I just put the engine heater on it without a battery, just to keep the heat in there, so that it would actually do part of a heat cycle anyway. Better than nothing. So... happy days, man. What a cool little buggy. I couldn't be happy with it. I just think it's so awesome. The fact that it's how it is. I've said it before, and you're sick of me saying it. I know you are. But things like that are how they should be, man. Just... maybe I'm just stuck in the past. I don't know. I've said it before. If there are any companies out there that want to prove me wrong, and you reckon that you've got a new nitro car... yeah, new model, new design, whatever, that is better than what I'm saying about the older ones, you know, by all means, prove me wrong. Send one to me. I'll have a go of it and see what I think. But they just don't make them how they did, man. Just making sure all my batteries, all my lipos are still in their storage charge, because they're in the cold. It's been -8 some nights, nearly -10, so, and they're in that, you know, so I dropped that one back in the summer. So I'm just making sure they're all still in the storage charge, making sure they're still all happy. Is it hard to believe? I do other stuff. I don't just fanny around with RC cars. I bought these drain covers to go over my drains because I had some before, but they blew, believe it or not, they blew away in the strong wind one year, and I've just never replaced them. Handy things, stop all the leaves going in your drains, look. So I've got some new ones, but where I've got 2 pipes coming from the sink and the dishwasher outside, they're fatter than this hole, so I've got to cut part of that out. I had to do it with the other ones I had as well. Funny thing is, they were there for about 6 or 7 years, no problem at all. Not screwed to the wall, no nothing. They just sat there. And all of a sudden we started getting strong wind about 5 years ago, I suppose. And I didn't notice. I was walking up and down the drive going to work and all that, and I looked down and I was like, drain covers are gone. They weren't nowhere, unless someone nicked them, but I can't see anyone nicking them. Anyway, so I finally got some more 5 years after they went missing. So I'm cutting them now. Yeah, I do other stuff. I don't just fanny around with RC cars all the time, you know. I've got a life. Now this battery, for some reason, although I left it on a storage charge, it was down to 3%. It was, I can't remember, like 3 volts or something. It was really low. Now this charger and this X2 Pro, they wouldn't charge it. It kept saying voltage low voltage. Wouldn't stick a charge in it. You put it on nickel metal hydrate and wouldn't stick a charge in it. Says over voltage for some reason. Wouldn't work. Tried Li-Fi, Lilo and all that, lithium ion. None of them all said voltage error. I put it on my old charger. This charger is probably nearly 20 years old now. And put it on 100 milliamp and it was charging it. So it stuck a bit of voltage in it. And now this one, because it's got a bit of voltage in it, it's taking a charge. I'm putting it on a storage charge again. And an amp now. And we'll see whether it's going to hold the charge. Hopefully it does, because I've hardly used that battery. I bought that from Answer RC. It's supposed to be one of the best batteries you can get. So hopefully that will keep the charge in it. But it just goes to show, old stuff sometimes saves the day, hopefully. Anyway, you lot, we're a bit zoomed in. I'm out of here. Thanks for dropping by. I'll catch you lot on the next one. Treat people nice. Treat people how you'd like to be treated. And we should have a nice, happy life. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know. Just ain't got a clue. I just take each day as it comes. Wake up. Take a breath. Look around. I'm alive. Okay. That's a good sign. Oh. Yep. I can feel all my extremities. Happy days. Let's get up and see what the day brings.